Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I just want to start off by mentioning that I am totally aware that my astrology readings aren't exactly, I'm not getting around to them as much as I would like. So my original intention was to do astrology readings once a week. But that, with my schedule and everything, it just wasn't possible for me to do that. So I changed it to bi-weekly. And I'm noticing that that is still not hitting the mark. I don't like the idea of you guys waiting for astro readings and not getting them. That really doesn't align with me. So that being said, I think it's best. I'm still going to do them, but I think I'm going to do them once a month. The readings are, they're at least 45 minutes long. Most of them are anywhere between 50 and 60 minutes. And I do feel that they're an in-depth reading. I cover lots, very important areas of life, and then follow with an oracle reading. So the monthly ones may be a little bit longer, but I don't think they would roll over 75 minutes long. I know these days that's a pretty long video. Anyhow, I just wanted to address that because that was really bothering me, and I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself, which isn't good. So it's, it's not productive, the extra pressure. So I think that is going to be absolutely doable, doing the monthly readings. And I'm also going to, in addition to those monthly readings, still do readings on other things. So I'm still going to be uploading a few times a week. It's just putting the astro readings to monthly is going to allow me to get to everybody within that frame of time. So I hope, you guys understand, and I just want to be consistent in the content that I put out. And so if I see an area that needs to be changed for the better, I'm going to jump all over that. Okay, so this is going to be a reading for all of my Cancer friends out there. This is a monthly reading. It is a general reading, which means that not all of it may resonate. So simply take what does resonate and leave the rest. That's perfectly acceptable. Personal readings are the most accurate readings. That is something that I offer. And in the description box, there will be my contact information. Just trying to think if I'm leaving anything out. I don't think so. Okay, let's get started with the attunement prayer, and then we will jump. Oh, for those who are new here, my reading is 3 parts. The first part has to do with love and relationships, whatever is prevalent in the situation. The next is going to be financial goals and career. And then the third part of the reading is going to be an oracle reading. And today is, oh, sorry, I'm exhausted. My brain's not working. Today's oracle deck is going to be the Healing Waters Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. So let's get started. I graciously call upon my guardian angels, spirit guides, ascended masters, ancestors, and loved ones on the other side. I humbly ask you to assist me with the knowledge and answers I seek in this reading with the highest vibrational frequency as possible. I am forever grateful for the gift of intuition that has been bestowed on me and intend to use this gift for the highest good, healing, and to bring myself and others peace. Thank you for being by my side for this reading, Adane. Okay, perfect. Let's get started. So this reading is going to be like my others. I'm going to do a 4-card row, starting with 2 rows, and we'll expand on that if we need to. Okay, spirits. This reading is for all my Cancer friends out there. What is going on this month in regards to the relationships and or intimate partners with Cancer? All right. Okay. We got a couple that popped out. 3, actually. The first is the Devil upright. Next is the High Priestess in reverse. And the 7 of Swords upright. I'm just going to grab the last card for this row so I have a clear picture, and then I will go and interpret it for you. Last card for this row, Spirit. Thank you. Knight of Wands upright. So for those of you who are just first timers with me, I don't pull the cards myself. I wait till they jump out. So I'm just, putting this lower so you can actually see that. I literally let Spirit choose the cards for me. Okay. So the Devil upright is pretty self-explanatory. It has to do with toxic energies. It has to do with control, manipulation. I always think of like a puppet on a string. And in this card, there's 4 people bonded in chains to this guy, to the Devil. This can present itself as many things. It can present itself as addiction. It can present itself as a part of your shadow self, a part of yourself that you really don't like to think about, pay much attention to, because, it's a part of yourself that is the shadow. It's not the real you. Yeah, and this can also be like the energy of oppressing somebody. Like controlling somebody, like I just said that, but more of an obsession. Yeah. Attachments, very possessive energy. The next is the High Priestess in reverse. And this is about blocked intuition and clouded insight. Doubting yourself about something that for instance, it would be like you have an inkling that somebody is betraying you, but you can't really see it clearly, and therefore you doubt yourself because you can tell that you're not seeing the situation clearly. So then doubt sets in and you're like, well, maybe I'm not even seeing this properly at all. And then so that's when confusion sets in, right? Next is the Seven of Swords upright. And this is about betrayal. I mean, I just said that. And the Devil is the King of Lies. The Knight of Wands upright. This is a very courageous, free-spirited type energy. This is a very charming person, but it can also be a very impulsive person as well. Maybe a hint of rebellious type energy, but not in like a criminal type way at all. Just, you know, someone who likes to push the boundaries a little bit, who isn't afraid to take risks. Okay, let's get the next row. Oh, that was going to open. Okay, Four of Swords reversed. This is about being ready to act on something. Ready to act on some sort of information. You're exhausted, but yet this little bit of information that you have is so powerful that it gives you that last, you know, jolt of energy. And this comes after a time of recovery. So it's like you've been somewhere to recollect your energy and your thoughts based on this little bit of information that you've managed to get. And you're now re-entering the world, but you're exhausted. You're definitely still needing more recovery, but you've managed to, you know, recoup a little bit, that you're able to see this through once and for all with this bit of energy and information that you have. Okay, let's get the last three cards for this row, please. Thank you. We've got two. We've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is a breakup card. No love. Separation, repressed emotion, feeling like you've been let down, let out in the cold, like emotional loss. Now we also have the Four of Wands in reverse. And when the Ace of Cups is in reverse, with this card, classic breakup situation. Because the Four of Wands upright is happy home. Reversed, it's leaving home because of conflict with others in the home. So this is indicative of a breakup situation. One partner was lying to the other partner, keeping some sort of secret, but at the same time using it to hold control over them. So that's a form of abuse. And lies and abuse always go hand in hand. I mean, I'm speaking from experience, and in my case, and from what I've learned during my recovery process, is that it's very, you know, it's almost like the recipe for it. Ugh. A recipe for disaster is what I say. Okay, let's get the last card for this row. Last card for this row, please. Ooh. Three of Cups upright. This is about coming together around friends and family, people that you trust, people that have your back, and it's just your circle of support. And it's almost like they were celebrating the fact that you left this person because it had been going on for quite a while. And everybody was just like, something's got to give at some point. So I can definitely tell that the people who care about you are relieved and thrilled and are willing to do anything to keep you separated from this person and back on your right track. So you're very lucky that you have such a good group support system. That is crucial to get out of your chances of succeeding are way higher if you have a good circle of support. All right. I want to get one more row for this just to see, for those of you, this may not resonate with everybody, okay? Maybe for some of you, you've been through this in the past and you've already healed and you've moved on. Some of you maybe are going through it right now. And then others may go through it in the future. So for those of you who aren't resonating with this at this moment, just be mindful for people that you may meet in the future. Just, if there's any red flags, just pay attention. I mean, you should always pay attention when you first start dating somebody, but I'd like to think that this could potentially steer you off a bad situation. You just keep your eyes and ears and senses open to your next romantic partners. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying this because it's going to happen. It may not at all. I mean, this is just a good word of advice to anybody who is currently on the dating scene. And I say this because, like I said, I am a survivor, if you want to say, from domestic abuse. And if I knew what I know now, I could have probably made some smarter decisions. So all I'm saying is, regardless, doesn't matter who you are, it's not a bad thing to question somebody's behavior in the early days. That's all I'm saying. But again, these readings are, every reading is subject to free will. So just because something could be a potential to happen in the future doesn't mean it's going to. Because humans play a direct role in our reality. So free will is a very real thing. It's one of the major laws of the universe. And yeah, your free will can totally change any situation that is foretold. Okay, let's just get one more row and we'll move on. One more row, just closing this chapter off for Cancer. Page of Cups reversed. Doubting intuition. And we saw that up here with the High Priestess in reverse. Doubting intuition. So this seems to me like a recurring pattern. So, a word of advice: listen to your gut feelings. They are there for a reason. They're not just getting your attention for for fun. It's for an absolutely real reason. And because this concept is coming up twice, you know, at the beginning and at the final end, it's saying, remember to trust your intuition. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Trust your intuition. Okay. And there's an insecurity about something. Let's get through the last 3 cards. Last 3 cards about this insecurity and doubting intuition. Oh. Conflict, disagreements. 5 of Wands, upright. Okay, so clash of egos. You're still fighting with this person. You've left. I'm not sure if this is a divorce, a messy, maybe it is for some of you. You're going through a messy divorce. Maybe others, it's just like, it's really hard to quit this person. I definitely know what that's like. You don't always get it the first try. But try again is all I have to say. Especially if they're taking your power away and, yeah, oppressing you. Absolutely. Don't give up. Last 2 cards for this row, please. Okay. We've got strength, upright. And this is pretty self-explanatory. Self-love and respect for yourself and unconditional love for yourself is going to be what sees you through this conflict. It's going to see you through this last chapter of this last home run to get this person out of your life. Stick to your guns. You know, even if it's very uncomfortable, even if you're scared. I mean, if you're scared for your safety, obviously don't provoke this individual. But I don't see that is the issue here. It's mainly their emotional abuse over you, emotional control over you. So just stick to your guns, stick to your heart, stick to your North Star, and it will see you through to the end. Also, your circle of support. Utilize this amazing group of people that you have, because they will help you see through this as well. They are a gift. They're in your life for a reason. And it's to help you help them help you. Oh, I just dropped a card. Oh, gosh. Oh, it's going further away. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, I think in that I flipped it. So the Queen of Pentacles reversed is the second card that came out. Yeah, so there's like some sort of so this other energy that you've been dealing with that you need a lot of courage and strength for is this selfish, self-absorbed, envious type energy that is just jealous, and when they get jealous, they make it a point to, you know, bother you, essentially. It's like, yeah, It's like really hard to keep out of their radar because it's like, think of it, like, I'm kind of seeing it in my head as if like they've got this extra sensitive sensor, and like even if you breathe, eyes are on you, and it's like, oh God, you moved, you triggered it, you're done. That kind of walking on eggshells type energy from this person. But, you know, at the end of the day, they don't have true power over you. They are so weak that they need to go to drastic measures to feel in control. Yeah, just stick to your circle of support and don't pay this person any attention. What you give attention to is going to keep coming back for more. So whatever way you can disconnect from this person, the more like you even respond to their, like, let's say they provoke you, every time you respond to that provoke, they're just going to come back at you, and you're basically fueling the fire. So yeah, just drown them out, like starve them from the power. Don't even engage. I know that might be easier said than done, but this is what this is telling me. All right, I'm just going to grab these cards up, and then we'll get on to the next part of the reading. All right, so just bear with me while I mix these up and stick them back in the deck randomly. Oh, I've been dropping everything today. Oh, my Lord. Just mixing these up. And then I stick them face down so I don't know what card's what. I stick them randomly in the deck. And then I shuffle like crazy after. I'm really anal about how my cards go in back, or how they go back into the deck. There's nothing worse, as I've said many times before, than realizing that there's an imprint of the last reading in the, like, yeah. Those were my early days. And I was just like, I don't think I shuffled enough. Anyway, times have changed. Okay, almost done. Okay, just rifle it one more time. Cut the deck. Okay, let's start with the first row, 4 cards. And this is, what does Cancer need to be aware of regarding career or financial opportunities? First 2 cards, Queen of Cups upright. That's a 10 of Swords reversed. Queen upright. So Queen of Cups is like upright, is a very compassionate woman who is like, has like healer type energy. This may be a very spiritual person, someone really in tune with, you know, their higher self. They have an incredible amount of empathy. So I see this person working in the healthcare field. This could be you, or this could be someone that you're very close to. The Ten of Swords in reverse is like you went through a tough time because you had to learn a tough lesson, but you've learned it and you are on the other side of that lesson. This also represents healing. So maybe this person is a caregiver for somebody else. Okay, let's get the rest of the row. Last two cards, please. Whoa, what's more than two? Last two cards, please. Okay, so this is the Eight of Pentacles upright. And this is like working really hard at your craft, honing your skills, just really pumping out whatever work that you're doing. This could even be like a side hustle. It doesn't have to be your regular career, but you're really like, you're in the zone and you're making things happen. And you're very dedicated to it. Okay, so then we've got the Hermit, and then we had another card that fell out with that, and it's Justice in reverse. And because it came out with it, I'm going to use it. Spirit calls the shots. So the Hermit in reverse is a very lonely type energy, but feeling stuck. You're not in seclusion or keeping to yourself because you want to. Yeah, it's almost like being isolated and stuck in this very lonely place. Also feeling like you're isolated here because of rejection. Then we've got Justice in reverse, which is dishonesty and lawsuits. So I'm feeling that this is what, yeah. So you've fully learned a lesson. You're keeping your nose to the grindstone to try to recover from certain lesson. But it's causing you to feel isolated because this is more for, like, how can I put this? It's like you're trying to make up for something you lost. And so you're hustling hard, real hard, and it's isolating you. And with Justice in reverse, this is about retribution. So I'm feeling like it's from the mind state, well, the harder I work, the more successful that I get. the more that is me gaining my power back. Over that other person who took away the power to start with. Also looking for accountability for the people that wronged you. You're like, I have no problem rebuilding what I need to rebuild. I'm going to do it regardless. I can do that, no problem. But if you think that I'm going to forget about what put me here, what has brought me to this point of having to rebuild everything that I had, well, they're not forgetting that. And there will be retribution, is what I am getting with this. Okay. That is not where I thought this was going to go. You know, like I said, whoever resonates with this, take it. Or if you don't resonate with some of this, you can leave it. It's a general reading. Check your moon sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, and your sun sign. If it falls under Cancer, then this could potentially resonate with you. Okay, let's get the rest of this row. Have the last 3 cards for row 2, please, for Cancer. Last 3 cards for row 2 for Cancer. Last 3 cards for row 2 for Cancer, please. That was weird. Talk about fumbling. Weird ass energy. Huh. Interesting. We've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Now, we had it upright in the last reading. And then we've got the Strength card in reverse, whereas we had it upright. Both of these were upright in the last reading for the relationships. And a lot of the times, money and relationships go hand in hand. So this could be a mirror of that. So the Strength in reverse. This is about self-doubt. And the Knight of Wands reverse is about delays and frustrations. You're frustrated because of the delays. Okay. I'm feeling like it would have to do with money delays. Justice in reverse. Perhaps maybe when you separated from this person, there was financial stuff to figure out. And there have been legal issues. And a lack of accountability is what is causing the delays. Yeah. And this is causing an inner turmoil for you because it's dragging. It's causing you to have to be closer to this person that you want nothing to do with. You know, as long as the court stuff is still happening, you're tied to this person in that way. And they use that to take advantage of, you know, talking to you or being around you or triggering you, that kind of thing. Okay, let's get the last card for this row. they gave me 2 cards. So we've got the King of Wands in reverse. This is about being impulsive. This is the other party. This is the other side of the courtroom, if you will. And then we have the Sun in reverse. And the Sun in reverse is temporarily feeling down because of a certain situation. And it's about delayed gratification. So there's the delays again, right? As long as these delays in court are happening, it is totally putting a damper on your mood. Rightfully so. Yeah. This court issue is completely blocking your happiness. Okay, let's get the last 3rd row and we'll see how this kind of sums itself up. Can I have the last 3 cards of how this situation with the court issues will end? Will Cancer get justice? Okay, so we've got the Chariot in reverse. And this has to do with a lack of movement. Again, delays. Wanting to give up. And then we've got the 8 of Swords, which is a new awareness coming and a release coming. So there's something that liberates the issue causing the delays. And a final verdict is about to be read. And it's time to face your fears. Is it going to go one way or is it going to go the other way? Let's get that final card. What way will it go for Cancer? What way will it go for Cancer? 1 card. Positive or negative? Final decisions. Absolutions. A reckoning. This will be a wake-up call to somebody, though. The other party is going to see this as a huge wake-up call. But there's a reckoning on your part. I do believe this will go in your favor. Let me just, let's get the Oracle cards to see if they can confirm that. Okay. Okay, Healing Waters, can you confirm the final verdict? Bounteous, generously given, relationships coming together. Which is funny because this is about coming apart, but all of your bounties will come together in this. To me, this is, yes, this is in your favor. Everything that is owed to you will come to you. Let's just get one more oracle. What does Cancer need to be mindful to or need to reflect upon? What does Cancer need to reflect upon going forward? Do they need to be mindful of? What does Cancer need to be mindful of going forward? There we go. You actually got 2. Oh. I asked what you need to be mindful of going forward. And what has this reading been saying the whole time? The Mist. Trust your inner compass. Be led from within. I say this all the time to everybody, my clients, myself, my family, is we have the answers within us. We just take the time and the practice to just sit and listen. And sometimes, you know, you've got to work through the noise before you can get to that point, but that's called healing. And once you do it, it's like the value in it is even more than I could even have put words to. Anyhow, this is what this has been saying the whole time. Trust your inner compass. That's what you need to be mindful of going forward. Oh my gosh. Remember, they said it once and they'll say it again. They've said it once and they're going to say it a 4th time. Ancient wisdom, the intelligence is within you. If that was not like a clear message, I don't know what is. Like, seriously. I love the way Spirit works. It just blows my mind every time. Okay, last card. I'm going to pull an angel number for you. Okay, what's Cancer's angel number for this month? Maybe you're seeing this number. Maybe you will be seeing this number. Just be on the lookout for it. Notice, take a notice to the time. Fluid ounces on the side of bottles. Okay. That's sometimes where I see my angel numbers. Sanctuary. 616. Oh, it's so pretty. I love that. Actually, that is like the horns of the High Priestess card. And that's all about intuition. Okay, I will read from the guidebook for 616. Now is the time to check in on the places that feel like home. Do you have a sanctuary, a place of harmony and peace for yourself? Carve out even a little tiny space that you can use to unwind and center yourself. Remember, you create your own reality. Feed it positivity and watch good things pour into your life. This principle applies to the people and energies you allow into your home and life too. Okay, so the upright meanings to this card is harmony and relaxation in your surroundings, addressing your work-life balance, taking time to reflect and ground yourself, holding space for others and being there for those who need it, not for those who don't deserve it. Well, that is all, my lovely Cancer friends. And if this reading resonated with you, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell. And that will, you know, alert you to new videos as I upload them. Like I said, going forward, my astrology readings will be monthly, and I hope to be consistent with that. That's going to give me enough time to be able to put them out. So thank you so much for everything, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.